Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Акція мазафака. Акції. О,
Accio!
Акіо.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone.
Nice grip.
That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Автор ми. Ми автор.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Субтитри.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm
Мене
at
ще
the last
акцію
possible
просять
moment.
цих заклинать.
Now,
Удержите
think of
RT.
this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward
Нажмите
you.
начальник бомб, чтобы
The
свой
trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now,
Accio.
I could keep talking about theory. Very good. Stay focused.
Сейчас.
Splendid!
Да
Don't
ёпта.
lose your composure. Excellent control there.
Сука.
Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's
Какие?
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on
Я
up.
ж все просрал.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
По очереди хоть?
Yes, sir.
по очереди.
Accio.
Стой, блядь! Опять!
That's it!
Watch this.
Нет, ты сейчас... Нет, ты подожди.
Brilliant. Here we
Это
go.
вам не это.
That is how it's done.
Подожди, а сбивать можно?
Accio.
Ладно, неважно, можно или нет.
A perfect score! Remarkable!
Конечно, это ж я. Тоже еще-то, конечно же, я.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Что ты сделал? Что, прикалываешься?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Вот так, да? Yes! Yes! Сейчас, подожди. И поехали.
Very good.
Да.
Let us see this.
Это вам не это.
There we go.
Так, подожди. Сюда.
Well done.
Я хотел
Watch
вообще-то
this.
немножко того другого, да. Сейчас все будет.
That is how it's done.
Вот так, да? Смотри сюда, профессору не мешайте. Я обосрался! Блять!
Stay focused.
Я просрал в конце. Я молодец.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Дай переиграть. Так нечестно, оно плохо работает. Это не я виноват, оно просто плохо работает. Я отвечаю, плохо работает.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you.
Что, бегать, бесить,
Took
что ли,
me
говоришь,
weeks
что
to become
проклинать
proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than
Но
Hogwarts.
Хогвартс
But it
популярен.
never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Прикольно.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive, not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Кайф. Мне нужна Аллахмара. Аллахмара, Аллахмара, Мора Аллах.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Что ты хочешь?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Что ты хотела этим сказать? Ничего? Ладно. Я хочу погладить кисю. 2 киси. Надо погладить всех киси. Так, я сейчас. Я так понимаю, вот эту хрень.
Accio!
Да. Опять ты.
Protego!
Все разбросал, улетел. Какая.
Revelio!
Ревелио. Я не понимать. Я не понимаю, что это. Что? А. Ися. Так. А давай мы пойдем на следующее занятие. Доступные побочные задания можно найти в регионах Хогвартса, отмеченные флажком. И при их исследовании... и при исследовании мира вокруг. Они дают полноценный опыт. Но вы будете продвигаться по основной истории. Но вы не будете... А где? Вот это? Пристрой к библиотеке. Подожди, я хочу сначала на Левиоса. Левиоса! Мне кажется, ли мы вышли с другой стороны, нет? Я говорю, надеюсь, звук не отключат за эту музыку. Игра опять начинает плохо работать? Мне кажется. Сама играет, да? Ой.
Revelio.
Скелет Авгурея. Это скелет ирландского феникса или Авгурея, чрезвычайно пугливой птицы, которая может предсказать приход дождя, а ее скорбный крик, как когда-то считалось, предвещает смерть. Какая прелесть. Так, но мне туда. Кручу-верчу, запутать хочу.
Revelio.
Ты что ли? Нет. Страшно. Окно со змееподобной тварью. Хотя слизеринцам нравится думать, что это окно каким-то образом является данью уважения основателю факультета, на самом деле это просто змееподобная тварь, которая обвивается вокруг дерева, выползая изо рта легендарного зеленого человека. Хорошо. Пошли магию творит.
Revelio.
Сундук. Сука.
Lumos.
Зачем что ты... Опять ты. Пивс, мать твою.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Глаза, у меня смотрят глаза.
Stupefy!
Is that all you've got?
Дурак.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Поменьше. Зафиксируй свою способность. Отстань, не трогай меня. Левиоса.
Levioso.
Левиоса, не левиоса.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Здорово.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Ты что, прикалываешься опять?
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Protego. I know.
This can't be your...
Stupid doctor. Leviosa. Let's just say I'm a quick...
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy life duels.
За этой.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Ты никто и ничто.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Что ты скажешь?
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
Там мнешься.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill, look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
А ты что скажешь?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
Скелет гибридского черного дракона. Это большой скелет дракона, который висит в классе защиты темных искусств, предположительно является трофеем, взятым профессором Гекат после того, как она в одиночку разгромила одну из крупнейших браконьерских банд на востоке Уэльса во время большой облавы на браконьеров в 1878 году. Так. Давай-ка мы сходим сюда. Я могу прям так переместиться? Это классно. То есть мне не обязательно подходить к этим. К пламени. С Крисидой. Поговорите, что это было.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Accio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
О. Даже так. Сюда, мой.
I really have made a mess of things.
Что случилось?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right.
Зачем?
I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Давай.
I'm going to have to use Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
То есть пришел такой, да, и начал во всю палочку размахивать. Ну, и еще один где-то летает. Здесь.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Сегодня был хороший день, пока Гаррет не опрокинул свое дурацкое зелье златоглаза, которых я так долго настаивал. Пришлось вылить весь котел и начать заново. Он просто невыносим. Думаю, что ему нет равных зельеварения и постоянно срывает уроки профессора Шарпа своими экспериментами. Одно могу сказать точно, если бы Гаррет не был племянником профессора Уизли, его бы уже исключили из школы. Сегодня на ужин снова копченая рыба. Она даже начинает мне нравиться, хотя мясной пирог все равно вкуснее. В смысле? Я же 5 собрал. Нет? Слышь, книга, иди сюда. Ты где? Где ты там летаешь? Я нашел, я увидел тебя. Куда ты упорхала?
Revelio.
Здесь? Здесь. Старейший библиотекарь. На этом портрете изображен один из первых библиотекарей Хогвартса. Ходят слухи, что он вообще не выносил шумных студентов и прославился постоянным использованием заклятия немоты при малейшем чихе. Где ты, книжка?
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Да.
Levioso.
Нельзя, да? Я думал, можно девчонку этот левиосы поднять. Было бы забавно. Стой. Выше голову, я все нашел.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you.
Ты вычитал?
I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Это было бы так нехорошо с его стороны. Сука. Эх, мне еще переться, ну пошли.
Revelio.
I think I'd have made an F. Because what the shadow of the devil.
I reckon Sebastian did not expect such a sound defeat in defense against the dark arts.
Шо? Подгрузка была? Хогвартс.
Lumos.
Где-то здесь. Я уже забыл, что там было изображено. Да, подожди. А где тут чай пили? Сидели. Не здесь?
Revelio.
Скорее всего, там, где чай пили. А где чай пили, я не помню. Где пили чай? Нет, чай. Не это место.
Handy resource indeed, your
Блин, я не
field
знаю, я не
guide.
помню.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Где пили чай? Я после какого-то... после первого урока. Блин, а как я туда... Как сюда пришел?
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a mooncalf in charge.
О?
Revelio.
Портрет Илиуса. На этой картине изображен юный волшебник-сирота по имени Илиус, который, как известно, спас свою деревню от армии дементоров и темного волшебника Резидиана, вызвав патронус в виде мыши. Где вы пили чай? Где вы пили чай? Это что за газы?
Lumos.
Слушай, я вообще в душе не гребу. Где это? Что это?
Housegoose can procure rancid meat and no one says a word. But one bad whiff here and ooh, there's an outcry.
Revelio.
Зловонный проход. Этот проход вполне подходит название проход. Плохое обращение с урожаем в 16 веке, цунами и смердящего сока. Все это оставило прогорклый запах, который, похоже, не может вынести даже самое мощное очищающее заклинание. Вывести, а не вынести. А вот здесь, походу, есть эта стрекоза.
Lumos.
Точнее, не стрекоза, вот. Паша, пойдем со мной. Пойдем со мной, мой хороший. Зловонный проход. Опаньки. Опаньки. Ой. Так. Собрано. Так, где пили чай? Где чай пьют? Поднимусь еще выше. И, возможно, тогда я приду туда, куда мне нужно. Нет.
You can't imagine how
Lumos.
inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Так. А куда мне тебя?
Revelio.
А мне тебя, походу, туда, да?
Lumos.
Ну-ка, пойдем. Надо спуститься на этаж ниже.
Lumos.
Ой. Доступны награды, которые вы еще не забрали. Я потерялся. Ладно, не важно. Пойдем сюда. Уи.
Revelio.
Ревелио. Ты издалека был на Малфоя похож. Да, завязывай шептать тут. Закрыто.
Here I've come to the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this!
Такая падла.
Revelio.
Revelio. Дезмонд Долговязый. Это статуя волшебника Дезмонда Долговязого, высокого худого волшебника, который, кажется, очень гордится собой, по какой причине никто точно не знает. Карта Аргилшира. На этой карте изображен Аргилшир, ее регион в Шотландии, где находятся Гербитские острова, родина гербитского черного дракона. Что-то я с этим могу сделать, что пока не знаю. Это секретный проход. Так, подожди.
Revelio.
Revelio. Серебристый шар. О, Hogwarts. Интересно, мы там будем? Блин, да, суть по тропинкам, да. Класс. Нравится.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Люкан? Какой Люкан?
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Да. Да что ж опять с Феписом-то, блять?
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. The first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Да.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Привязь желтый используя контроль заклинаний, таких левитационные чары. Это я понял. Привязка к цели позволяет следовать без прицеля. Нажимаете R, чтобы обучение между... Да.
Levioso.
А, я забыл, так много.
Act like a winner!
Levitago. Levioso. Accio. Come on. Stupid. You're better than that.
Я не сделал.
Accio. That's all you've got. Levioso.
Переплести немножко.
I'm the one!
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Easy.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Так,
Hope to see you
секунду.
back here.
Так, ну что, продолжим?
Revelio.
Конь какой-то. О. Элегантная повседневная форма. Закрыто. Закрыто. Так. Ну-ка. Нет. Сюда.
Portraits in the castle don't always have something.
Воняющий коридор опять.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of gardenias you'll be unleashing.
Так, здесь замок. Я хочу изучить средств трансфигурации.
Revelio.
Фонтан в виде виверны. Этот фонтан во дворе трансфигурации с изображением виверны служит местом отдыха и собранием студентов. Несмотря на слухи, возможно, спровоцированные сэром Кадаганом, это, безусловно, не та самая виверна из долины реки Уай, убитая веселым рыцарем помимо его воли. Шо? Это как?
Revelio.
off on another adventure, are we?
Yep.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ну, не знаю.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Закрыто. Это что такое? Деньги. Поговори с профессором Ронаном, чтобы получить свою первую задачу. Задача — способен тип задания, который дает вам профессор Хогвартса. И после выполнения они учат вас использовать новое заклинание. Награды за выполнение вашей первой задачи являются основной чарой репара, который необходим для выполнения других заданий. Вы можете отслеживать свои задачи и их выполнение внизу в вашем руководстве.
Revelio.
Частичная трансфигурация. Это частично преображенная чайная чашка. Вероятно, на скорую руку исправлена ошибка второкурсника. Она явно служит предостережением для тех студентов, которые не хотят всерьез принимать всю сложность и опасность трансфигурации. Кися. И, профессор, пойдем изучаться.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Ага. Заберите парящую странную страницу рядом
This is the right area. I wonder where the phone... Got it.
Если интересно, вот она летает. Интересно ему.
A flying page must be around his... Brilliant.
Легенько.
Acid warm! Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Пивс, ты бесишь. Знаешь, да?
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Так, что починить теперь надо? Останавливающие чары репара можно использовать для починки сломанных объектов и элементов окружения.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Легенько. Что, теперь можно текать туда? Я так понимаю. Стоп, а это что? Целая куча пулей камней. Зеноби Ноук переживает за своих исчезнувших пулей камней. Поговорите с Зенобией. Слеживайте задание. Что там случилось у кого? Что это было?
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Их совсем нет?
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Ну хотя бы показано, где оно. На том спасибо. Где-нибудь
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Ой. Что, по всей школе бегать, камушки искать? Камушки, дайте мне камушки. Камень дай.
Revelio.
Accio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Согласен. Фейси.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Я понял. Каждый раз студенты всегда поднимаются по навесной лестнице. Seriously? Ты прячешься? Мадева Анай. Для меня, как для заместителя директора, большая честь по рекомендации профессора Блэка предложить вам должность преподавателя прорицания в школе чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс. Мы будем рады видеть вас в рядах нашего коллектива. Прошу вас как можно скорее уведомить нас о вашем решении. Буду ждать вашего ответа. С наилучшим пожеланием, профессор Матильда Уизли. Меня здесь нет.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
А я могу туда переместиться?
What are you up to now?
Шо? Не ори на меня. Очки. Кого больше?
Revelio.
Песочные часы факультет. Эти большие, богато украшенные песочные часы содержат рубины, бриллианты, сапфиры, изумруды. Заколдован для подсчет очков Гриффиндора, Пуффендуя, Когтеврана и Слизерина, соответственно. На, открой.
Lumos.
Запомним. А, вон он, я уже его вижу. Большой зал. Тан-тан-тан-тан. Сколько всего я жрать захотел. Все, успокойся. Кроет просто безумно. Легенько.
Revelio.
Потолок большого зала был заколдован, чтобы монтировать небо над замком. Кайф. Еще? А, это эти опять. Слушай, давай поймем, как эта херня работает. Ой. Вот эта хрень. А, подожди. А, ну. Я все еще не понимаю, как это работает. Что? Я не знаю, я не понимаю, что происходит. Но я вижу сундук. Я его возьму. Может, потом объяснят, что мне делать. Потому что пока что я не понимаю. Кафедра в виде совы. Эта заколдованная кафедра служит местом, с которого великие директрисы и директора Хогвартса, а также профессор Блэк обращаются к студентам профессора школы. Открывай. Кто-то вышел, что ли? Это те лестницы, да? Или это не те лестницы?
Revelio.
Revelio. Выше. Все выше и выше и выше. Проход Сладкое Королевство. За статуей одноглазой ведьмы скрыт секретный проход из Хогвартса в подвал кондитерской Сладкое Королевство. Попасть в него может только с помощью особого заклинания. Еще выше.
Leviosa.
Дай сюда. я не знаю, что с этими кубиками делать, я пока не понимаю. Я не понимаю, что с этими кубиками делать.
Revelio.
Это похоже на самое высокое место. Еще выше. Ну-ка. Вниз. Может так? Еще выше можно подняться.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Господи.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Награда за успехи в травологии. Это особая награда присуждается учащимся 7-го курса факультета по финду и Мирабель Чесноук. Знак признания ее выдающихся навыков в области травологии. Ее успехи в работе с самыми разными растениями, от мандрагор до бубонтюберов и прыгучих луковиц, прошли все ожидания.
Revelio.
I've no doubt that Black will be remembered as the worst headmaster.
Вижу.
Accio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Blue камень. Blue pay, blue pay. Он здесь, что ли, где-то?
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Just one more gobstone.
На. На. Нет. Это лучше, чем по лестнице, наверное, вниз опять пилить. Ладно.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Пора. Далеко она? 103 метра. Ну, наверное, я лучше перемещусь вот прям вот сюда, да? Женщина, девочка. Девочка. То есть это можно сломать, а теперь я это могу чинить. Очень интересно.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Конечно.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of
Не
which,
хочешь поиграть?
now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Ты все нарываешься?
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
То есть тебе похеру. Ну, похеру так похеру. Кто я такой, как говорится. Вот прям сюда, да. Угу. Да-да. Да-да-да-да. Вот это как будто из God of War. Здорово.
Hello, looking for me?
Да?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
А, то есть мы не пешком-то пойдем, да? Просто будем загружаться туда. Понятно. Ясно. Я думал, там будет сейчас веселое приключение дорожное, а мы здесь вот уже, да. Шарф с ума сошел.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
Алкаши.
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Та-та-та-та-та-та-та. А нет, мы все-таки пойдем.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Печка. Сама поливает, молодец.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Чё у тебя голова светится?
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Золотоглазенькие мои. А вы кто? Забавно. Locksmith.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. Crab-tooth and Sugarfoot.
Все собрал? Да. А это можно? Нет, нельзя.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
Вы все так считаете.
Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Чел, у тебя плащ с ума сходит.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Вот они.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Лавочка. А можно присесть? Посмотреть на этот чудный вид. Hogwarts.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
Озеро.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Надо обязательно гладить кись. А здесь что? А, да? Ну ладно. Обидно вообще-то. Ладно, потом посмотрим.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Что мне так Kingdom напомнило. По музыке.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Да, прикольно.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Деревня Хогсмит полна различных достопримечательностей, магазинами и другими точками интереса, которые вы сможете найти, используя карту руководства. Карта Хогсмита показывает магазины и точки интереса. Вы можете исследовать любое из этих мест, выделив соответствующий значок. Нажав А, нажмите Б, чтобы выйти из карты Хогсмита. Посетите магазины, фолианты и свитки. сюда. Там куда-то страница улетела. Вот это.
An inquiring mind.
Здорово.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Я не знаю, мне кажется, Хогвартс на стрим будет очень душный. Тут слишком много всего можно собирать. Я, наверное, буду бегать один в него. Это так здесь чисто сейчас посмотреть.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Так, что еще надо? Лавку Оливандера, магазин зелья и волшебную брюкву. Нет, сначала сюда. А к Оливандеру сам последний. Кися.
Never knows when society will be thrown into the midst of unrest.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is...
Ладно. Западный Хогсмит обнаружен.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Revelio.
Тележка с волшебной брюквой. Это тележка принадлежит Тимоти Чайлогу, который управляет магазином волшебной брюквы. Ему нравится быть в гуще событий и обращаться с покупателем за пределами магазина. Так. Теперь сюда.
As a mother boy,
welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Подожди.
Revelio.
Зелье Дж. Пиппина. Магазин зелья Дж. Пиппина был основан в 1753 году. Является аптекой в Хоксмите, где владелец Перри Пиппин продает широкий ассортимент зелий и ингредиентов для них.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
А теперь... Что в сундуке? Шляпа какая-то. Так, пошли к Ливандеру. Так, нам сейчас налево и направо. Я что-то перепутал? Я прошел мимо? Видимо, да.
Merlin's blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Серьезно?
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Меня начинает сильно бесить.
No, not
Даже,
you.
блядь, не понимаю, почему. Меня сейчас на работе стрима.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5